Hi friends, how's it going? How's your Wednesday? Oh my god, this distracted me immediately. I was on the Steam page and Power Wash Simulator went by and there was a cat laying in the driveway. Are there cats in Power Wash Simulator? Or is that false advertising? I'll cry. Um so shout out to Ray. I really need like a Ray's shop shout out. Um I'm gonna go ahead and do illustrated. Okay, so this is one of Ray's. Their shop is immaculate, um, and they're also an amazing streamer and an amazing person, and just awesome. So go follow them if you haven't already. I hate how I look in hats. Just gonna say that, but I hated the way the top of my head looked today more because my hair's fucked. Um, but yeah, so this is probably the one time ever you will see me in a hat, and the only way I would ever be gotten to wear a hat is if it was one of Ray's. So go check out their shop and their channel and all those things. Um, I don't think you power washed the cats. There is a cat in Oh, why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry if you did tell me and I just forgot. Um, Also, hi babe, welcome in. I love you. Aldo, welcome on in. It's so good to see you. And Stardanced, this game is messing with me too. Hi Red Cat, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. So I actually had like a stinger of a dream from this game. That's how much I've been thinking about it and trying to figure it out. The first thing to note is that my brain is an asshole. That's it. That's all. Um, this is why I can write horror novels. Is like part of it, I'm sure, is anxiety. But even when I'm not anxious, it offers me things I don't want. Sometimes it offers me things I do want. Actually, probably 70% of what it offers are things I do want. But the other 30% is mean. And a lot of it comes through in dreams. I have a lot of stress dreams. And usually they're very mundane. Usually I'm like running an errand for somebody and it's in a crowded street and I can't get there in time, or I'm back at school but I don't remember my schedule. Like, it's that kind of stuff. Awful. And it seems like I used to have nightmares like years ago. Not consistently, but when I did, they went hard, right? I don't have full nightmares anymore, knock on wood. Um, but I do get these little like stingers at the end of normal dreams, and those are almost worse. Because that's also when you're kind of starting to wake up and you're like, you think you might be awake, but it turns out you're not. I've had dreams where I wake up in the dream and I think I'm awake, and then something happens, then I actually wake up. That will fuck with you. That's not what happened with this though. I think it's hard to say. So basically, I had a very normal, whatever. I had a very normal dream for me. Just crap. I was dealing with my parents, like mostly my dad, and like doing random stuff and what have you. And then I like was in the psychiatrist's office from this game. Obviously in the viewpoint that you take in the game. I wasn't being interviewed. I was interviewing someone, and I think it was supposed to be Nathan, but I want to say, because I think I had read an article about Ezra Miller like within the last couple of days, and so instead of Nathan, who kind of resembles, a little bit of the way Ezra Miller looks, it was Ezra Miller, and it sounded like him and everything. And or them. I think they're non-binary. But I was talking to them, whatever. And then I like was creeped out. Something creepy happened, but I half woke up just enough to kind of be, back in like control of things, but I was still kind of dreaming. Not sure of other pronouns. I know they're non-binary, but I'm not sure if there are other pronouns. So I hope I didn't misgender them, but I know they're non-binary. So I was half awake enough to realize that I was awake, but I didn't realize I was still kind of dreaming. And this doesn't usually happen, so this was an interesting experience. I heard someone say something before I woke up, or like it was like an exhale, or someone made some kind of noise. And then I woke up, right? And I'm sleeping over at my parents, looking after Mickey and stuff, and it's been great. And so I was like kind of like curled on my side, because I sleep on my side all the time, and it was kind of surfacing from the stream, and had just heard something, and I felt the bed shift next to me. Like, I felt it. The weight changed. And I turned over and reached out to pet Mickey, and there was nothing there. And I just laid there for a minute like, okay. All right. Okay. Like, it wasn't even that she had left immediately. She was not in there at all. And so it was either just a complete dream that I sensed that, or maybe it was like a ghost of one of my past cats or something. Maybe it was my childhood cat saying hi. I'm just gonna think that, so I don't think it further. Anyway. I was just like, okay. If something's gonna get me, it's gonna get me. So, see ya. But yeah, brains are very, very weird. Yeah. It was something. And I've had dreams like that before, but it has been a very, very long time. Anyway. Let's get down to it. I look like such a gamer today. I don't know if I like it. I hate how I look in hats, truly. Go ahead and pop this on. Now, I feel like we have a maximum of like 2 chapters of this left. So I don't know if we'll get through it all today. I kind of want to, but we'll see.
At midnight each day.
Fingers crossed.
Night.
Time
If
is,
not,
you know,
it'll be like one
freezes.
more
20
stream.
minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death when I'm dancing.
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black out,
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just,
naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
David hunts,
I can change my skin.
then skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did phone
on Valentine's Day.
And asked me for Nathan's number.
There was a girl
I like
there.
the way these
Am I
are
right?
spliced together. It's
I'm
very
allowed to
cool.
talk to her, aren't I?
He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something.
I set fire.
Oh, also, in celebration of Scarlet and Violet coming out later this week,
dug the
I
grave.
added my starter emotes to our tier 1
Curse me.
It didn't weigh enough
emote
to
selection.
have a body in it.
The
Someone else
Quaxley
my
emote
power.
is replacing the dab emote, so it's animated, and for some reason Twitch hasn't put it through yet
We could
that I'm
try
aware of.
shifting that.
Would you like to
Um,
see David, Doctor?
But Sprigatito and
Sorry.
Fuecoco
We
should both be
read
there.
The Cult of
So
the Kinetic Mind, and that broke.
that's
It's no
fun.
coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are
Grateful if you could see your way to declaring me
insane, or at least
temporarily
Babies.
insane.
There
I
was no
know.
flame. And then there was.
I'll
know.
kiss a guy,
I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
and then he just follows me.
Can we maybe not
I
talk
also
about
drew
how
2
anymore?
emotes this
Wherever
morning
I
for a
go.
Ko-Fi
Why don't you just still
competition,
pull
so
out in front
that's
of the
kind of
driver?
fun. Okay. So I didn't continue last time because we missed the first cutscene of the next act the last time I did that. So we're proceeding now, and it's a good thing I
He
waited,
said
I
he'd
guess.
help me with my problem,
There's 4 of you.
but he's still here.
Who? He's still here?
Dr. Dekker. He wants me to kill people.
Oh. Why are we grayscale? Dr. Dekker? Kill people? Hi.
He wants them to follow me. To the sea.
I knew it.
To the creature.
That's the loan repayment. Souls. To the creature?
It eats them. It's getting stronger. Dr. Dekker says when it's strong enough, it's going to walk again. That's why I black out. The longer it takes for you to get to the bottom of this, the more people will die.
You're right here, though. No one's following you. Hi, Bo. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. It is one of Ray's. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I forgot what the last thing
It eats them.
said.
It's getting stronger. Dr. Dekker says when it's strong enough, it's going to walk again. That's why I black out.
Okay, so that's why you black out?
He doesn't want me to know. He doesn't want me to remember. I'm feeding a beast that wants to eat us all. You've got to tell me, Doctor. You have got to tell me the truth. You're dreaming, but your dreams are the truth. Don't forget me when you wake. I don't know how I'm in your dream, but now we're together. Let's play a game.
No, the last game I played with Jaya was bad. I didn't like it. Damn it. Hi Eve, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. A game?
I say a word.
Okay.
You say a word. Ready?
Yes.
Guilty.
Innocent.
Murderer.
Victim.
Always the pretty ones that are the slowest.
Murderer. Killer.
You're disappointing me.
I am not. Okay, so that was the opposite. Murderer. Psychopath.
Let's concentrate on the problem, shall we, Doctor?
The problem? Okay. She said murderer. Dekker. No. Claire.
That's a good doctor. Now, just give me those 3 little words and I'll let you go.
What? There's an optional thing here.
You're dreaming, but your dreams are the truth. Don't forget me when you wake. I don't know how I'm in your dream, but now we're together. You know what I want. Focus.
No, I want to know what the optional thing is. Right. Dreaming. My dreams are the truth. Okay. There was something at the end.
You're dreaming, but your dreams are the truth. Don't forget me when you...
Oh. We're together?
Always the pretty...
There's something there, and I want to know what it
You're
is.
dreaming, but your dreams are the truth. Don't forget me when you wake. I don't know how I'm in your dream, but now we're together. Let's play a game. You know what I want. Let's concentrate on the problem. The longer it takes...
Stop doing stuff like that. Why is I love you backwards in here? No! You are nuts. Hint. I don't want... What if I don't want to wake up?
You're disappointing me.
Good. 3 little words.
You're disappointing me.
Oh my god. Hi. Please. I really want to know what this is.
You're dreaming, but your dreams are the truth. Don't forget me when you wake. I don't know how I'm in your dream, but now we're together.
Is it... Have I, like, progressed to a point where I can't ask about anything else and I have to say the things? Will you remember this?
You know what I want.
I know, but it's weird. I don't want to say it.
Let's concentrate on the...
Oh my god, I have to, don't I? What if I...
Yes. Yes, you do.
What the fuck? What the shit? No. Ugh. Get me out of
You
here.
rang my doorbell.
The truck driver
The little girl.
killed himself.
David is weird.
Like she's watching me.
I need to put David
Molly,
out of his misery.
Is it okay to steal things?
Sleeping tablets.
Fingerprints?
Dead bodies.
I saw Jessica.
Should I kill David?
Hilda died last night.
Do you think I should tell her about
Psychokinetics?
the photos?
Dr. Dekker seemed to like a drink.
Bit of a drinking problem.
It's probably the same for Jaya.
one of his patients was trying to kill him,
He lent me some money.
leaving him messages.
Creature, human flesh.
I'd teleported.
Can you have that dream, Doctor?
Nope. Sure don't. Oh my god, I thought we were still in grayscale and I shat.
Oh,
Hi.
no, Doctor. You look...
I'm fucked, dude.
There's something I need to tell you.
What's that?
I can't find Dr. Dekker's prescription pad anywhere. I'm
That's
not
not good.
sure when it went missing, but I don't remember seeing it for a while. Yours is there, but I'm scared one of the patients may have got their hands on it. Let me know if you find it, anyway, and ask me about Mariana later. I've got news.
Okay. Noted. She asked patients about it and the death threats Nathan said were on it. Okay, so now I can ask about the death threats. Cool. Mariana, are you good? I'm going to talk to Jaya today first, I think, so I can get the info about Mariana, and then I'll have that when I talk to her. Hi.
I'm worried about you, Doctor.
Are you?
Seem quiet, and, well, it's just your fingerprints on the bottle.
What?
Maybe you touched it by accident? You didn't know him, did you?
didn't know Dr. Dekker.
Then why are your fingerprints on his vodka bottle? No, no, don't answer that. Oh, the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker. Who hasn't it
The
touched?
name of the game!
I'm so worried.
I didn't touch the vodka bottle.
I think you know what I'm going to say. I don't know.
Okay. Infectious madness?
No.
No. You're worried?
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you. I've been reviewing your files. I know, I'm sorry, a bit naughty, but have you considered that Mariana may have murdered Dr. Dekker because of the money she owed him? She had most to gain. She got all the money if he died, and it makes most sense, doesn't it? Should you be asking me that, Doc? Really? That's your burning question.
Might be money. Okay.
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you. I don't know. I once spoke to a patient here who claimed to be able to teach me how to get inside other people's dreams, but how would you know if that worked? Have you had any strange dreams lately?
I just said I did. Yes, I have had strange dreams. Oh! I literally just said this. Scarlet?
Are you stuck?
No. You were in a dream I had.
For a grief counselor, you're asking some pretty random questions.
I'm stating things. I'm stating facts. I've seen things.
I don't know anything about.
I've seen things that aren't there.
That's not really relevant.
It is. I think I've seen a ghost.
Should you be asking me that?
Oh my god, lady. How are you? Ugh. Anna says I've been coming to her house. Damn it.
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did.
I don't talk to you?
I think you know what I'm going to say.
How do I seem different?
Are you stuck? Do you
Yes.
want me to ask the question?
You are asking the questions and I'm still stuck. It's flurrying right now. It's cold. Snow goog. Don't like. I'm not a winter person, so we're heading into well, the winter of my discontent, I suppose. You
I don't know anything about that. don't know.
Oh, what do you know? Okay. Do you need any grief counseling today?
I think I'm okay with the grief now.
My mother died suddenly, and I think I was projecting Dr. Dekker's death to be about her. I know they're not related.
How long ago did your mother die?
My mother died suddenly, like Dr. Dekker. For her, though, it was different. She burst into flames. I was 7. They said she must have been smoking and drinking on the sofa, but she doesn't smoke or drink. Professor Alderby said it was spontaneous combustion. For a grief counsellor, you're... According to Professor Alderby, people can will themselves to die. Some people will have heart attacks, some people will have strokes. Those who are truly despondent, they're the rare few that spontaneously combust. I'm not sure if I believe in all of that. That's not really relevant. Because of what happened to my mother, I believe people could change the world with their minds. I think it's dangerous to have that ability, and I think that you and me, we're helping people rid themselves of these dangerous thoughts and a whole load of other issues at the same time. People pretend to believe, and they have a different agenda. They're the ones you need to watch out for. They have boundaries, and they are prepared to break them. According to Professor Alderby, people can will themselves to die. Some people will have heart attacks, some people will have strokes. Those who are truly despondent, they're the rare few that spontaneously combust. I'm not sure if I believe in all of that. I don't know. It doesn't fill me with any sense of self-worth, if that helps.
That's not what I asked. Alright, so what else is bothering me? Okay, money?
No.
No, okay.
Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up. Really? That's your burning question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up. I don't know. I think you know what I'm going to say. You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a day. Who measures sanity or insanity? One man's philosopher is another man's fool. I'm keeping an eye on you. I won't let you go crazy. Holiday, perhaps? Some R&R? I suppose you were thinking something darker? For a grief counselor, you're asking...
What?
That's not really red.
Oh, I'm trying to be nice to you.
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
Patients are bothering me.
Your patients will always be a bother.
I
but
know.
You're caring for people.
I know.
We do still care, don't we, Doctor? In a few weeks' time, there'll be a whole new bunch of faces with a whole new bunch of quirks. Let's not have a whole new doctor, shall we? I don't know anything about...
I know.
No. Should you be asking me that, Doctor? Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up. I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee. I hope that's how you like it.
Do you have grievances with me?
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients. I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing.
Okay. Okay.
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself.
Hey, Brock, welcome
So
on in.
Instead
Hope
of
you're
trying
doing well.
to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients.
Okay, so it wants me to ask
I
about
think he
special
wanted
patients.
all of their powers.
I have other
If you
things I
believe
want
in
to
that
ask
sort of
as
thing.
well. Okay, so amplify them.
Any patient who presented with psychokinetic issues, they were his special patients.
Oh, well, it's just going to answer the
Towards
last
the
bit
end,
for
he
me.
began ignoring all the other cases. Most of the patients saw it as a curse, what they were experiencing, what they were unwittingly doing. Dr. Dekker saw it as an ability, a power to be harnessed and used for, well, God knows what he was going to use it all for. So we made them give in to it, and it consumed them, consumed all of them.
Yeah.
Whether you believe any of that or not is your choice, but they did, which made them angry. And that's why I think he was murdered by a patient.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm doing well. I am very interested in how this game is going to end. Oh dear. It's been so fun. But it's also been so creepy.
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you
Okay, I
too
want to
much.
ask about the footage.
Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself.
She mentioned curses.
Instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did.
I'm going to
that
put
with
all the VODs up on
special
YouTube if
patients.
there's any interest in going back and watching
I
it
think
through.
he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing.
Do you believe in that sort of thing? Motherfucker. What footage?
Really? That's your burning question?
Oh! It would affect me too much.
Are you stuck?
Kind of. I would like to see the footage of Dekker and Mariana. Damn it.
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients. I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing.
What did he do to Mariana? Okay. Why do you think he wanted all their powers? Fuck's sake.
Your memory is exactly that. Your memory. If people are telling you things you don't remember, then they're probably making them up.
Mm-hmm.
Deep down, only you know.
I think so. Thank you. Thank you. What else is bothering me?
That's not really relevant.
It is. I know I just said it though. There's something still in the grievances. Is there anything else that... And worried is still has an
Just seem a
asterisk next to
little
it.
Different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
Okay, so I probably have to say something else that's bothering me. Um.
Yes, that is a worry. I agree.
Okay, thanks. um.
Should you be asking me that, Doctor? It doesn't matter anyway. It's not.
Hmm. Um.
I don't know.
Okay. Hmm. Oh, give me a hint. I need a hint. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say bothers me. Everything is bothering me. Cthulhu, maybe Cthulhu bothers me is what they says. Oh. Maybe? I'm just gonna say it word for word.
A fictional space god that's resting at the bottom of the Atlantic.
Yeah.
It's not likely, is it? Or maybe you think it is. Have you spoke to Mariana today?
No, I haven't spoken to Mariana yet. Why? Mariana said she's feeding a creature. Oh! Mariana and Cthulhu sitting in a tree? Ugh. Okay, there's no like asterisk or anything, so maybe that's just kind of like a nudge.
I don't know anything about that.
All right.
You just seem a little different from the person who...
Okay, so we have to...
For a grief counselor...
You know we're not talking about grief anymore, lady.
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because... I think you know what I'm going to say.
Alright, I'm gonna go talk to somebody else for a bit. Let's talk to Mariana. Hey, lady. Hi.
I'm fine, Doctor.
I don't believe
I
you.
went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts. Nothing.
Uh-huh. Okay. You went to the beach?
That's not something I know of.
It is! Are you sure you're fine?
I've done lots of dancing.
Okay.
Lots of clubbing. Lots of socializing.
Uh-huh. How many people have you killed? Are the police looking for you?
No. Can't think of anything.
Okay, so she doesn't know about all that. Dancing? No? Okay, great.
I'm fine, Doctor.
Went to the beach.
I went to the
swam
beach,
into the
swam
sea.
under the
Okay. You went swimming?
I've got nothing to say about that.
You dingus. You didn't black out?
Like I said, I've been fine.
What? You swam under the sea?
No, I've not been thirsty
I didn't
since
ask.
I went back to the sea.
Hi, Portsy. Welcome on in. I didn't say hi earlier because I was confused by this game. All right. Pooh boy. No, sorry. Hi, Stacky. Welcome on in. How are you? How was your stream? I was there for... I don't know if I ever actually said hi. I think I lurked the whole time. I was there for most of it. Seemed like some interesting games. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for the shout out to Staggies. If you're not already following Staggies, first of all, I'll be shocked and appalled. But secondly, you totally should. Is a PC DBDer now. Thank you for the follow. That was great. Thank you. I appreciate the lurk very much. Absolutely. I've been over watching Mickey for the most part. And so I've had a lot of streams up on the TV. And so that's why I've been lurking a lot more recently. Hi Gotcha, welcome on in. And so sometimes I forget to like open chat on my phone and be like, hey, I'm watching you on the TV, I'm gonna lurk. But I've really enjoyed the streams. So all the good stuff. If you need to take off after your stream to rest or get something to eat or anything, feel free. But yeah, we're just kind of vibing and trying to solve a murder in this game. And if you're new here, my name is Allie. I'm a variety streamer. Mostly indies and occasionally some Nintendo stuff, some DBD, some Fortnite. Just depends on what the mood is. What is Quarf? I heard it earlier and I don't understand it still. I missed something clearly. Your class gonna grab some food, will probs get you on the TV. Hell yeah. Get some good food. You did, well, I figured you did a typo, but what were you trying to say? But yeah, we're very chill here. Let's see. What else am I? Oh, I was going to give like a small recap. So we're playing the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker, and I think we're on. Good Quarf to you, Sarah. Welcome on in. Oh, and I didn't say hi to everybody. I saw Sarah come in. I saw Danny come in. I saw Haley come in. Ayaka, welcome on in. And thank you for the follow, Ruthie and GothGF. I really appreciate that. We're so close to 600 followers. I'm shook. So we're playing the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. I want to say that we're on the second to last act, maybe, hopefully. And it's been so good. But you were you were trying to say good afternoon and you ended up with Quarf. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything. So basically in this game we're a psychiatrist or a doctor, but we're also trying to solve the murder of our predecessor. So we've been interviewing his old patients and a lot of weird shit's been happening. So yeah, we're trying to figure out like what's actually going on. And I have some ideas, but I don't know. Because there's been some stuff that makes me think some of the patients are telling the truth, but some of them are not, which is very interesting. So we'll see. We shall see. But thank you again for the raid, Staggies. I really appreciate it. I love you, pal. All the love to you and Eden. Okay. Okay, so she's having a time. Hi, Borny. Welcome on in. I hope the week is treating you well. You. It's good to see you, friend. Been socializing?
I don't have an answer for you.
Yeah. You frickin' better, bud. Oh my god. Sora, thank you for gifting a sub to Staggies. Staggies, hope you enjoy your time here. Enjoy the emotes. All the things. It's very kind. We also have a few new emotes to celebrate Scarlet and Violet coming out at the end of the week. I made some Gen 9 starter Pokemon emotes a long time ago and put them on Ko-Fi, and I threw them into our tier 1 selection for at least this week, and they might stay, to be honest. I like them. There's one more incoming because Twitch is like, I don't know, dragging their feet actually doing anything about it. And that is the Quaxley emote, which is a dab emo and it's animated. So we're still waiting on that one, but it should come through hopefully soon. Fingers crossed. I don't know why it's taking so long. Okay, so we need to figure out what to ask her. We're out of little asterisks. We can ask about the prescription pad. We can probably ask about a dabby duck, if you will. Very true. We can ask about probably... Did Dr. Dekker test your breathing underwater?
I don't know anything about that.
You do! Oh my god. I want to ask her about what Jaya told us. Have you seen Dr. Dekker's prescription pad?
Why would someone steal Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one.
I mean, you didn't know he had one as a doctor?
You'll have to ask me something else.
Oh. Enjoy your tea, Borny. Hope it's delicious. Right. Why would someone steal his prescription pad? Didn't even know. I doubt this. Someone was leaving death threats on it.
I prefer actions over words, Doctor. You know that.
What the fuck? So did you kill him? Would you have killed Dr. Dekker for money?
Why would I do that? Dr. Dekker transferred our loan agreement to Claire at Castleford. She bought
What?
him out. I owe her the money now.
Are you sure that's how that works? You owe Claire?
She's the woman that took over the loan I had with Dr. Dekker.
But why? Why did Claire take over the loan?
Just one at a time, please.
Okay, sorry. Why transfer the loan?
Perhaps ask me a bit at a time.
I don't know how to ask you anything less than what I'm asking you unless I just go, loan?
Dr. Dekker
Fuck's sake.
asked for his loan back after diagnosing me as sane.
Oh.
In his opinion, my blackouts and everything else were fictional. He had no proof, of course. Either way, or I'd be cured, but he asked for his money back, and I didn't have it.
So you didn't want to tell me the prognosis that you are making shit up? Alright, let's dig into that a little bit more.
Dekker asked for his loan back after diagnosing me as sane. In his opinion, my blackouts and everything else were fictional. He had no proof, of course. Either way, or I'd be cured, but he asked for his money back, and I didn't have it.
Where did the money go?
I can't really answer that.
He asked for his money back. Dr. Dekker maybe asked for his loan back. Damn it! Okay.
Dr. Dekker asked for his loan back after diagnosing me
Let's see
as
what the
sane.
exact verbiage is.
In his opinion, my blackouts and everything else were fictional. He had no proof, of course, either way, or I'd be cured, but he asked for his money back, and I didn't have. I don't have anything to say about that.
Okay, it's telling me I have a note. What's my note? Okay, so we talked about that already. Ask for his money back. Maybe why did Dekker ask for his money back?
I don't know about that.
Ugh, great. He diagnosed you as sane?
Dr. Dekker was a hack. You're special.
Fuck off, you are playing me.
You know I have problems.
Yeah, not the ones you're telling me. I'm special. Ooh woo.
I don't have an answer.
I know. She wants me to give her temporary insanity, and I'm just waiting to understand why. Because I want to know what she did.
Dr. Dekker was a hack. You're special. You're good at your job. You know I have problems.
What problems?
I don't have anything to say.
Uh-huh. He was a hack?
There are similarities, but you're not the dead doctor. Are you feeling okay?
No. Yes, I'm feeling fine. Ooh. Yes, I'm feeling okay.
You'll have to ask me something.
I'm not asking. You asked me. Jesus. So... did you see the creature again?
I'm not sure what you'd call it. Wisp? A star? It's so bright, and warm, and loving.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it leaves me. It only wants the others. It feeds on them.
It leaves you?
When I look down, I black out.
Have a good lurk, Bo.
But if I can just keep looking forward, no blackouts.
Huh.
I can just swim back to the top when it's finished. You really want to know?
Mm-hmm.
If I look down, it's writhing, just limbs of people from the clubs and the bars. Not just from this week, but last week, last month, last year. They all look terrified, but somehow still alive. The creature. It's all inside them, poking holes through them that they shouldn't have. it just eats them. Slowly.
Gross. Oh, okay. It eats them?
The missing people. That's where they go.
Uh-huh.
I don't know I'm doing it. I swear I don't, Doctor.
You sure? You sound like you do.
The creature. I hear it. It's hungry. Nobody can know. It's our secret.
Our secret?
It's our secret. What will you tell people, that I'm feeding people to a creature at the bottom of the ocean? What proof do you have? You can't tell on me. You know what you do to me
What?
when you visit.
Fuck off.
I let you do it because sometimes I'm ashamed of what I've done. You make me feel like I deserve it.
I don't do anything to you.
Nope. Can't think of anything.
I think you're lying.
I don't know anything about.
Right. I mean, she knows these sessions are recorded, right?
It's our secret.
What I do to you?
I can't really answer that.
Ashamed?
It's my fault they're all dying.
Yeah, kinda.
They're following me.
Yep. What do you deserve? Okay. It's
The
just
missing people. That's where
okay.
they
So
go.
missing people.
I don't know I'm doing it. I swear I don't, Doctor. The creature. I hear it. It's hungry. Nobody can know. It's our secret. I can't explain what happened with John.
Who the fuck is
He
John?
followed me back from the bar that night and swam with me under the ocean. I blacked out. He'd gone.
Uh-huh. Who is John?
You must have read about John.
No.
The news? He was a local student who went missing. He was a looker. Annie had a way with words, but he was also a cheat. The creature liked eating him a lot.
Uh-huh.
But I
Creature.
can't explain what happened next.
What did happen next?
I don't know about that.
What happened next?
I left him to be eaten. And the next morning, he turns up in my bed at my house. He's not wet at all. No signs he's been in the sea, but he has holes in him. Lots of holes. His inside is on the outside.
Ew.
Just ball of tangled worms. And now they're blaming me, but you knew that, Doctor, didn't you? That's why I'm here. That's not something I know about. I've got nothing to say about. That's an interesting analogy, Doctor.
You made
I
it.
think I'm making this up.
Yes, I think you're making this up.
I've got nothing to say about that.
Okay, apparently I'm not supposed to respond to that. He was in your bed.
I don't know about that.
Okay. That's why you're here?
They think I killed John.
I think you killed John.
John and some others.
Yup.
They need to know whether I'm insane or not.
Did you kill John?
No. The creature killed John.
Uh-huh.
That's not some. They think I killed John. John and some others. They need to know whether I'm insane or not.
Why do they need to know if you're insane?
My lawyer. He says I'm insane, but that he needs you to rubber stamp it. Do you think I'm insane, Doctor?
No, I don't think you're insane.
I told you how grateful I'd be. But you need to fix my problem first.
No.
If they try me as sane, I'll be in prison for a long time.
Good.
And then, how would you get your reward, Doctor?
I don't want the reward. Fuck off.
It's our secret. What will you tell people, that I'm feeding people to a creature at the bottom of the ocean? What proof do you have? You can't tell on me. You know what you do to me. When you visit. I let you do it because sometimes I'm ashamed
She's so full of shit.
of what I've done. You make me feel like I deserve it.
You're so full of shit. Oh. What do you think I do to you?
You get inside me, Doctor,
Excuse me?
and it hurts. And you don't care. You'll have to ask me something else. I can't really answer that. You watch me undress. You say nothing, but still you order it just like Dr. Dekker did.
Mm-mm.
I strip, ashamed. As I lie down, you bend over me. Your face. So horrible. Like worms,
Rude.
crawling. With jaws like pythons. And you bury into me. I lay there, frozen, while you violate me. Punishing me. I'm not sick. You're sick.
No, you. No, you. What do you mean when I visit? Oh, did that clear all of that out? Okay. Okay. So let's go back to these.
Why would I do that? Dr. Dekker transferred our loan agreement to Claire at Castleford. She bought him out. I owe her the money now.
Why would Claire buy out Dr. Dekker?
I don't know why she did it, but Dr. Dekker got repaid, and now my agreement is with Claire. You should ask her.
I will. I will. I'm very interested in why that's a thing.
Why would
What about
someone
you?
steal Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one.
You didn't know he had one?
I don't have any. I don't have an answer for you.
Maybe to forge a prescription.
I don't know.
Fuck off!
Why would someone steal Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one.
Steal is bolded. I never said someone stole it.
Nope.
What makes you think someone would steal it?
That's not something I know about.
Maybe someone would steal it to get a prescription drug.
Wow. That's a low blow, Doctor.
I didn't say anything.
And after all our sessions.
I didn't say anything about
I'm
you.
not a thief. Even the loan, that was just unfortunate. I've got nothing to say.
I literally didn't even accuse you. But now I will. Did you kill Dr. Dekker?
I don't have an answer.
Oh my god, lady. Alright. I think I might... God, she's still red though. You were in a dream I had last night.
I don't dream, Doctor. I haven't dreamed for years now.
So you lied about having a recurring dream.
Yeah. I did say that was a dream, didn't I?
Uh-huh.
Is it easier to swallow, knowing it's the truth? The truth is, I'm not like you, Doctor. Or anyone else. I can swim to the bottom of the ocean for hours. And people follow me. Even if it's the last thing they do.
Hmm. Claire, I need to talk to you for a second.
I'm fine.
Are you?
I killed David.
Oh!
Again.
Okay. Good. Great.
You went too far.
Uh-huh. What'd he do? I love that Hi got all of that. Fuck off. You, killed David? Again?
No, Doctor. Ask me something else.
Okay, I was trying to be cute. You killed David?
With an axe.
Spiced
I
it
got
up
him to
this
put his
time.
head on the wood block.
Oh,
He
you
didn't really
executed
know what he was
him.
doing. He trusted me. I cut off his head. When I picked it up, It was smiling.
Why'd you pick it up?
Probably a muscle spasm.
Okay. You went too far?
David is
What
a
do-
monster.
Yeah, what do you do though?
Anushka, she's hanging up.
Oh, fuck, dude. Hanging up?
David hunted her and hung her up like an animal.
He hunted her?
Doctor, I think I'm going to be sick. I can't talk about this. Let's talk about something else, please. Like my diagnosis.
You're trying to play me too, you little shit. Your diagnosis?
You promised you'd diagnose me as temporarily insane.
I did not.
You can't go back on that now.
I never promised that.
Doctor, it's only been a few days since I last murdered my husband. Choose your words carefully. It's a fine thing to accuse me of making this all up when I've just killed the only proof I have.
I mean, you do have a body, don't you? Oh, fuck.
You promised you'd diagnose me as temporarily insane. You can't go back on that now.
I'm gonna get, like, group murdered by these patients because I'm not playing the game anymore. You're not insane.
Doctor, did I tell you about that time that I used the power of my mind to bring my husband back to life? I can't imagine what I'd do to the psychiatrist that double-crossed me. But I'm sure it will be fun. For me, at least.
Uh-huh. Is that a threat?
No. Threats are usually made without the intention of following them through.
Oh, fuck.
This is quite the opposite.
Ooh. Oh.
With an axe.
Right.
I got him to put his head on the wood block. He didn't really know what he was doing. He trusted.
Right, she said he smiled. He was smiling?
I need your expertise, Doctor. Not your best guess. Try again.
Okay, so there's some other part of that.
With an axe. I got him to put his head on the wood block. He didn't really know what he was doing. He trusted me. I cut off his head. When I picked it up, it was smiling. Probably a muscle spasm.
I'll try this.
Surely that isn't what you need to be asking me right now. Try harder. I buried him near the lake house. I'm not sure I'll be allowed a second funeral. Besides, it's close enough to visit. I don't know anything about that, Doctor.
You do. You do, though. Have you seen Dr. Dekker's prescription pad?
I never saw Dr. Dekker's prescription pad. I imagine he kept it hidden away to stop people stealing it. Focus, Doctor. I don't know anything about that.
Why do you have a machete in my office? Did you see that? Why are you holding a machete?
That isn't important right now.
It is! I'm very concerned! Oh, Neptune. Also, where'd you put it now? Where are you keeping it? Where'd it go? It's not there anymore. Yeah, uh-huh. You have a big knife. You have a big knife in my office. Where is it? Why do you not have shoes on? Why does everyone have their shoes off in this fucking office? It's my emotional support knife. Now she's gaslighting me, acting like she doesn't have a giant machete. Show. Fine. Someone was leaving death threats on the pad.
I've already told you, I never saw his prescription pad, so of course I didn't write him death threats. It sounds like someone is trying to frame me. Who's trying to frame me, Doctor?
Someone's trying to frame you? This isn't
That's not relevant here.
It is, though. It's not even about you, though. Why would someone try to frame you?
That's not relevant here.
Does Mariana owe you money?
I don't really know the girl, but I did buy out her loan from Dr. Dekker. I mainly did it to shut him up about it. But can you imagine having him as a creditor? That poor girl. I hope it didn't accrue anything more than interest.
Okay, there's something optional in
I've
here.
already told you, I never saw his prescription pad, so of course I didn't write him death threats. It sounds like someone is trying to frame me. Who's trying to frame me, Doctor?
That's the thing, I don't know for sure. But Dream Mariana did make me say Claire's name. So I'm suspicious. Could Mariana be trying to frame you to get out of the loan? Okay. I don't know who would try to frame you.
Surely that isn't what you need to be asking me right now.
I'm not asking, I'm telling you. Right. Asked about that, asked about that.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, the continuing saga of Dr. Dekker. After he'd seen David and done his due diligence, he came up with an offer I couldn't refuse. Remember? The one I told you about when we first met.
Yeah. What was the offer?
Dr. Dekker wanted me to reanimate him. He said he would kill David unless I agreed. He called me on Valentine's night. He promised to use a disposable phone so there would be no trace. I was supposed to come here, where I would find him dead, and then reanimate him. I agreed immediately. It seems that Dr. Dekker went through with his half of the agreement. But I forgot to turn up.
Did you, like, actually forget, though? Did you actually forget?
Focus, Doctor.
You forgot to turn up. Let me be creative with my questions.
That isn't important right now.
It
Can
is.
you focus?
No. No. He threatened David. He threatened to kill. He said he would kill David. Oh my god, come on.
Dr. Dekker wanted me to reanimate him. He said he would kill David unless I agreed. Yes. Dr. Dekker threatened to kill David. That terrified me at the time. I still had hope that David would recover.
Okay, so that cleared that out.
I've already told you, I never saw his prescription pad, so of course I didn't write any death threats. It sounds like someone is trying to frame me. Who's trying to frame me, Doctor?
To be decided. Let's talk to someone else for a bit. Let's talk to Elin. Hi.
Good. I
Yeah.
feel better. Last session, that was all negative. I don't want to be like that. I made you something. A little thank you.
I'm not eating those.
They're cookies.
I'm not fucking eating those. Cookies?
The usual stuff. Flour, sugar,
Arsenic.
butter, chocolate chips, and my special ingredient. A little herbalist magic to give you some pep.
Are they
You
weed
look like you
cookies?
need it.
That's rude.
You can put herbal remedies in food. The effect's more subtle, but it does work.
Is it drugs?
I'm good. I feel better. Last session, that was all negative. I don't want to be like that. I made you something.
God, do not eat those, me. You felt negative?
I'm a happy person. And really, what's the point of being miserable? It doesn't matter what's going on at work or anything. Happy is the only goal. Max told me that. I think some
All right.
footballer might have said it.
Max told you that?
I told you about Max, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I mention him before?
Yep. Yes, you mentioned a date with Max.
Yes, but you don't know the whole story.
Okay.
Max is 77.
Oh.
He was one of my patients.
Uh-huh.
I thought he was dying, so I shifted for him.
Uh-huh.
Came an old sweetheart of his, apparently. Only Max didn't die. He actually got better somehow. And then he came and asked me to do it again. I don't really have anything to say about it. Thing is, because Max didn't die, he saw me change back after I let go of his hand. There wasn't anything I could do about it. I don't know why Max didn't die. It usually works. I just mean when I shift, they see their loved one and say what they have to say, and then there's nothing stopping them from moving on. Why? What did you think I meant?
I thought you meant that you kill them.
Sorry, Doctor, I'm trying to answer your question.
I thought you meant that shifting kills people.
That doesn't ring a bell.
Oh. There's something to that.
Yes, but you don't know the whole story. Max is 77. He was one of my patients. I thought he was dying, so I shifted for him. Became an old sweetheart of his, apparently. Only Max didn't die. he actually got better somehow. And then he came and asked me to do it again. Eleanor, her name was, or is. Like I say, he doesn't even know where she is now. But she obviously still loves him. When I shifted, I felt all fluttery and excited. It's so sweet, isn't it? What do you mean? Sorry, I don't understand. I don't know what to tell you. Eleanor, her name was, or is. Yes, Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me, but he said he just wanted to have one more date with her, and then he wouldn't ask me again. And to be fair, he was a perfect gentleman. I mean, I didn't want to have that conversation. The I don't sleep with 77-year-old men conversation, of course.
Ah.
I don't know anything about that. I just mean, yes, Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me, but he said he just wanted to have one more date with her, and then he wouldn't ask me again. And to be fair, he was a perfect gentleman. I mean, I didn't want to have that conversation. I'm not sure where you're going with that. I just mean, when I shift, they see their loved one and say what they have to say, and then there's nothing stopping them from moving on. Why? What did you think I meant? Why don't you check your notes? Maybe there's something else you could ask me? You think I kill my patients? I thought you knew me. Oh, you're worse than Terry. Mind you, I shouldn't speak ill of her.
She dead? Terry?
Sorry, I don't know.
Is Terry dead? How is Terry?
I don't know what to tell you.
Shouldn't speak ill of her?
I don't know anything about that.
She's dead.
I'm good. I feel better. Last session, that was all negative. I don't want to be like that. I made you something. A little thank you for being so nice. They're cookies. I don't know why Max didn't die. It usually works. want to know exactly? There's too much going on in that question. What about the prescription pad? Yes, I took it. I had to. Dr. Dekker told me he could use it to take away my gift.
Uh-huh. Were you also leaving death threats on it?
Someone was sending Dr. Dekker death threats. Had no idea. You never said anything to me about it.
The death threats were on the prescription pad. Yeah, sure, that's not relevant. Game. Take away your gift?
That doesn't ring a...
Okay, so...
Dr. Dekker told me he could use it to take away my gift. I'm not sure where you're going with that.
Did Dr. Dekker prescribe you something?
I don't really have anything to say about it.
Okay. Well, we know where that went. Do you still have the prescription pad? Can I have the prescription pad back? Right. Hold that thought. Elin stole the prescription pad. Elin took Dr. Dekker's I can't tell her? Fuck's sake. Where is the pad now? God damn it.
Yes, Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me. But he said he just wanted to have one more date with her, and then he wouldn't ask me again. And to be fair, he was a perfect gentleman.
Why did you go on the date with Max?
No, that's right. Shifting does only work when someone is near death. But Max is dying. I mean, he didn't die when he was my patient, but he's still ill. Terminal, you know. Sorry, Doctor, I'm trying to answer you. Dr. Dekker told me he could use it to take away my gift. I could never hurt anyone. You have to believe me, Doctor. Why don't you check your notes? Maybe he was just winding me up, I don't know. But he said that he could write a prescription and whatever he wrote on it would be true. Like he could write, Elin can no longer shift. And that would be it. I wouldn't be able to shift anymore. Maybe he was just winding me up. I don't know. But he said that he could write a prescription and whatever he wrote on it would be true. Like he could write, Ealing can no longer shift. And that would be it. I wouldn't be able to shift anymore. What do you mean? Sorry, I don't understand. You never met Dr. Dekker. He could make the craziest things sound true. And he showed me some of the notes he'd written. Wait, I think I've got one here.
Yeah, show me, please.
Here. See?
I'm gonna laugh if I open it and it just says your little bitch on it. She just wrote that to trick me. What? He knew his mom was going to die?
Sorry, I don't know.
Dr. Dekker knew Sarah was going to die?
I suppose he was just trying to cure me. I mean, I thought he believed that I could shift, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he was just humoring me the whole time. Yes, Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird. Anything about that. I only make cookies for people I like, Doctor.
Huh.
Sorry, Doctor, I'm trying to answer your... I'm not sure where you're going with that. What do you mean? Sorry,
How do I don't know how to get her to tell me more about Terry.
I'm good. I
Feel better?
I'm good. I feel better. Last session, that was all negative. I don't want to be like that. I made you something. A little thank you for being so nice. They're cookies.
For being so nice?
Sorry, I don't know.
You don't want to be like that?
Why don't you check your notes? You're very welcome.
I didn't say thank you. I'm confused about why you're thanking me. You hated me last time I talked to you. So you've shifted outside of work then?
The only time I've shifted outside work was with Max.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and here, with Dr. Dekker.
Right. Okay, so Eleanor is done now. There's something it wants me to do with this.
I feel better. Last session, that was all negative. I don't want to be like that. I made you something.
Okay, so that's the only one still with an asterisk on it. Is there anything?
That doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, something about negative. We asked her about being negative. She doesn't want to be like that. Something about the cookies. What herbs are in the cookies? Herbal remedy. Okay, yeah, I was considering asking that, but yeah, all right. Are the cookies poisoned?
No. What do you think I am? Fine. Don't eat them then.
I
I'm
won't.
just trying to be nice.
Uh-huh. Fuck's sake. Hi, Laura. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so we're maxed out on Elin now. What was that achievement I just got? Hang on. Where'd Steam go? Oh, a lot of insanity points, apparently. Is that just what happens when I'm paranoid? But I'm asking legitimate questions. I don't trust anyone here. Oh my god. And the 180 was something. The prescription pad.
Are you stuck?
Kind of. Oh, I need to get like a little jacket or my robe or something and a snack, so I will be right back. Okay. Thank you for the shout out to Laura. Oh my goodness. It is cold in this apartment. Try and move this away from the mic. Shit, do I have any scissors? I'm so sorry. Oh my god, there we go. I did it. Okay. Oh, I just want to play one of these, but I can't leave my consoles. That's very fair. On the other side of things, I want to play more console games, but I can't leave my PC. So, oh. I am loving this game, though. Let's see. Let's go back to Mariana really quick. 'Cause I don't know what I'm missing with her. Right. Do people still follow you?
People follow me into the sea. I don't force them, they just follow. See the creature.
Okay, we'll go back to her at some point. Bryce, are you good? Hey, buddy.
Sorry, Doctor.
Oh my god, hi.
I'm not feeling very well.
You can tell
I
us
tried
this.
to sleep through the midnight hour, and I slept for 8 hours. When I woke up, it was looking at me. That thing was looking at me. Time was still frozen. I can't escape it. I'm doomed. The thing that's following me, it doesn't have a face. I saw it close up when it was standing over me.
I know, I was looking
It
at you
has no
then.
face, no eyes, no mouth, no nothing. Inside its hood is just space. Just a black hole.
Okay.
I don't know.
Great.
That's not really what you want to ask me, is it?
It's not.
I waved back at Jessica yesterday, and she smiled.
Oh.
It was bigger than normal. I think we may have made a connection, Doctor. The photos I have of her, I think I'm going to destroy them.
Good.
They're my problem, not hers.
I love that idea. Don't do it again. Okay.
I'm not feeling very well. I tried to sleep through the midnight hour, and I slept for 8 hours. When I woke up, it was looking at me. That thing was looking at me. Time was still frozen. I can't escape it. I'm doomed.
You're doomed?
It knows what I did with Dr. Dekker. It's been taunting me. That's not important, Doctor. I have nothing to say about
You
that.
do.
I don't know why you're asking me that. It knows what I did with It wanted me to follow it, so I did. It brought me here, Doctor. Here. It thinks I killed Dr. Dekker. I'm sure of it.
Did you kill Dr. Dekker?
I took his body. It was me. I took it from the coffin because I didn't want him put in the ground. I don't know what I was going to do with him. I just didn't think burial would be enough. Maybe I would cremate him. But the body disappeared. If only he'd been cremated like you will be. I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial. But when I came back, he'd gone. It was locked and he'd gone. How did that happen, Doctor? How did Dekker do that? You're missing the point.
I'm not.
don't know anything about that.
You do, though. You can do it. To be fair, we did, like, he did ask us what we wanted, like, if we wanted to be buried or cremated when we die a while back. So I think that's what he was referencing, but it was a bit creepy.
If only he'd been cremated like you will be.
Mm-hmm.
I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial. But when I came back, he'd gone. It was locked and he'd gone. How did that happen, Doctor? How did Dekker do that? It's not out of the question to think that Dr. Dekker teleported himself out of the tool shed.
Oh, sure, I can
think
ask that, but
he
not
probably
teleporting.
has. That's the kind of thing I've been thinking. But the thing that's been following me, it can teleport too. I think the thing might be Dekker. Is the thing Dekker?
I don't know.
If someone else moved Dekker, they'd had to have picked the lock, moved the body, and then locked up again. Why go to the trouble of locking up again? I took his body. It was me. I took it from the coffin because I didn't want him put in the ground. I don't know what I was going to do with him. I just didn't think burial would be enough. Maybe I would cremate him. But the body disappeared. Burial isn't enough for Dr. Dekker because he's evil. I thought if anything, we'd established that in our earlier sessions, Doctor.
No, I understand.
I had to destroy him properly, not just bury him in the ground.
Okay.
If only he'd been cremated like you will be.
Stop it.
I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial. But when I came back, he'd gone. It was locked and he'd gone. How did that happen, Doctor? How did Dekker do that? I teleported back into the art gallery after our session
I didn't ask.
in the Midnight Hour. I replaced the painting, so I haven't stolen anything for a long time now. Perhaps a cheeky borrow best describes it.
Little stinker.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I teleported back into the art gallery after our session in the Midnight Hour. I replaced the painting, so I haven't stolen anything for a long time now. Perhaps a cheeky borrow best describes it. I don't know what you're talking about. If only he'd been cremated like you will be.
Stop it.
I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in. You're missing the point. I don't know anything about that. I'm not feeling very well. I tried to sleep through the midnight hour, and I slept for 8 hours. When I woke up, it was looking at me. That thing was looking at me. Time was still frozen. I can't escape it. I'm doomed. I tried to sleep through my extra hour. I didn't want to face it. That thing has been taunting me. I wish I was still religious. When something is chasing you, you start wishing that there was a higher power that could save you. I remember you agreeing with me that there are too many religions.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish there was only one, and one that I could believe in. It's not out of the question to think that Dr. Dekker teleported himself out of the tool shed. If I can do it, he probably can. That's the kind of thing I've been thinking. But the thing that's been following me, it can teleport too. I think the thing might be Dekker. Is the thing Dekker? And so it is. You worried me then, Doctor. I thought you were starting to believe in the unbelievable too.
Hmm?
I teleported back into the art gallery after our session, in the midnight hour. I replaced the painting, so I haven't stolen anything for a long time now. Perhaps a cheeky borrow best describes it. I've tried to avoid my extra hour. I tried to sleep through it. I did try one thing. I spied on you, Doctor.
Ew. No, go away.
You have a strangeness, don't you?
Spying on me?
You live in the same house as Dr. Dekker. I spied on him several times, so I know the house very well. You kept it almost entirely the same. Why did you live in the same house as Dr. Dekker?
I don't.
Is it a perk? Or you, Dr. Dekker? I thought it might be a perk. I'm sorry I spied on you.
You better be.
I was just getting worried that you weren't who you said you were. Just some mannerisms, strangeness. It's good you've adopted his dog, though. I'm not sure many people would have done.
They're really trying to get to me.
I don't know why you're asking me that. If only he'd been cremated like you will be. I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial. But when I came back, he'd gone. It was locked and he'd gone. How did that happen, Doctor? How did Dekker do that? I didn't steal Dekker's pad. I didn't have to. If I wanted to use it, I could just teleport in here and steal a sheet. Why take the whole pad? Why be that obvious?
I think at least a few of them are gaslighting me. I'm not sure if he is or not. I think he's actually, like, delusional. And I think Elend's off her nut. But I think Claire and Marianne are both gaslighting me. Nathan might be too. I still think there's something with the solicitor letters.
No, that's not the right question.
Okay, so I'm on cooldown.
Well, kudos to whoever had the guts to do that. Wasn't me. What did they say? You've piqued my interest now. Sorry, Doctor. That's not important, Doctor.
It is. It is, though.
Perhaps. It had crossed my mind that Dr. Dekker perhaps resurrected himself. Maybe he wasn't dead, just sleeping. I teleported back into the art gallery after our session, in the midnight hour. I replaced the painting, so I haven't stolen anything for a long time now. Perhaps a cheeky borrow best describes it. I have nothing to... I don't know. That's not really what you want to ask me.
It is. I didn't even ask.
I suppose I'm becoming lazy.
Okay.
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker, so you're gonna have a good day.
Mm.
Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though?
Ah! Go away, ghost kid.
The worst thing about my condition is that people think they're asking me something for the first time. I get asked the same thing over and over again. I've actually lost track of what I've already told you and what you're supposed to know. So what if the truck driver had the same combination of sleeping tablets and alcohol that Dr. Dekker had? That doesn't prove a thing.
I didn't fucking ask.
Today, Doctor, today we will have fun. Other days, I've told you who it is. Today, you can work it out for yourself. Maybe that will move things forward for me. You ask a lot of good questions, Doctor. But that one's a dud.
Rude. I really, like, I kind of hoped when I said her name I could talk to her, but apparently not.
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker. So you're gonna have a good day. Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though? I've heard you can plant key words in people when they're hypnotized. How would I know if I had any? I think that the hypnotism didn't take, but maybe Dr. Dekker did hypnotize me, and it did work, and he told me to think that it didn't. I think I found one of the key words. I can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened. I phoned him back. I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later. I asked him what he'd said. He'd watched some NASA program. He was reading off planets. It was one of them. I don't know. I don't want it to be triggered.
Okay. Talk to your dad?
What are you trying to get me to say? I don't know anything about that.
Talk to your dad.
His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to find his bloody paper spike to stop him using it in our sessions. I was just going to take it, but one of the other patients walked in on me. I had to improvise.
Hmm?
I don't think I know about that. Claire Castleford. That's who's been writing the death threats on his prescription pad. I didn't really want to say, but I think people need to know now that it's gone missing. Dr. Dekker told me it was Claire Castleford. He said he knew who the culprit was, but he thought it was more fun that they didn't know that he knew. Madness.
Thank you, kiddo.
I can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened. I phoned him back. I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later. I asked him what he'd said. He'd watched some NASA program. He was reading off planets. It was one of them. I've got nothing.
But
Things have been interesting. Thanks to Mariana. We went on a date. What sort of? She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, At home, the room's spinning. The day move forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Mariana dance. The day moves forward.
Yeah, because someone's dying nearby.
Do you think Mariana likes me? Wow. I think you're just jealous, Doctor. I mean, if Mariana really was killing people, I'm pretty sure you'd have to contact the authorities. I mean, that's what you do, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We went on a date. What sort of? She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Mariana dance. The day moves forward. Do you think Mariana likes me? Question after question after question. They're all meaningless.
They're not, though.
So what you're trying to say is that Mariana is just using me and has no interest in me romantically whatsoever.
Yes.
Thanks. That helps my self-esteem.
Sorry. Trying to keep you alive.
No. We went on a date. Do you ask all your patients that? Or just the pretty ones?
Hmm? What? Wait. What did that even clear up?
His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it.
That's funny.
Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks? That doesn't mean anything to me. I can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen.
You alright?
I can't tell you anything about that. So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is it? No. Don't say it. Write it down for me. And thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you.
Molly, what? Hi, Molly. Ma'am.
It's about time travel. a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once. The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital because I woke up the next day, present day. Things had changed.
I don't believe him anymore.
Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death. I don't know.
Oh, the next thing we do is accuse. So, okay.
The doctor said she was legally still. I'm at peace with Hannah now. I can save her. And I'll keep trying, but I must move forward. I did kind of ask you not to talk about this anymore, but I suppose you're not taking notes.
No, I am. I just have questions. Oh.
Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death. Question of...
Just send in my notes, Nathan. I'm clearly taking notes.
You ask a lot of good questions, Doctor.
That's funny. Him and his little stress egg.
I haven't been lying. As far as everyone's concerned, she died in that car accident. Instantly. The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. The day before Valentine's Day, I was looking at pictures of Hannah and it just happened. The next day for me was Valentine's Day, present day. That doesn't mean anything.
It's weird.
The doctor said she... I've got nothing. What are you trying to get me to say? I don't know anything about it. I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once. I can't tell you anything. I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who. I don't think I know about that. I hope you're keeping good notes, Doctor, because I'm as confused as hell. No. I don't think I know about that. I can't say what it is. I don't want... That doesn't mean anything. No. His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it. I can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened. I phoned him back, I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later. I asked him what he'd said. He'd watched some NASA program. He was reading off planets. It was one of them. You ask a lot of good questions, Doctor. I've got nothing. I can't tell you anything. What are you trying to get me to say?
We already know what planet it is. But sure.
Pluto's not a planet, is it? And
Rude.
why are you even trying?
Did it really make me do all that just to have the Pluto's not a planet line?
His prescription pad's
Fuck's
missing.
sake.
The one with all the death threats on it. Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
I'm gonna hop to somebody else for a second.
Nathan? I've heard that name before. Is he a doctor too? Once I got here early and there was someone in Dr. Dekker's office. He said his name was Dr. Nathan and that he was a friend of Dr. Dekker's. He said he was returning a psychology book to do with time travel. And then he disappeared. Not literally, Doctor. Through the door. I mentioned it to Dr. Dekker, but he just smirked.
question of...
All right.
We just met. I chose not to tell you I traveled back in time.
That's fucked.
Sorry. If I could turn back time, Doctor.
Shut
If
up.
I could find a way.
Yeah. Turn back. Fucking hell. Oh. Well done, Devs.
I've tried, but I can't do it. To be honest, nowadays, I'm more interested in moving forwards. I don't know. No, I didn't take the prescription pad. Why is it such a big issue? Who'd want it? Do you think the killer wrote out a prescription for temazepam, faked Dr. Dekker's signature, and got it made up? Maybe. But I'm already on temazepam, Doctor. I wouldn't need all that drama.
Drama. No, no drama. No, 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 no drama. Do, do.
It's about time travel.
Oh.
The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was stop.
Why not save Hannah? Why didn't you just not?
I didn't have time. I jumped back to the split second the accident happened. The truck was already on us. I swerved left the first time, so I tried right. If I could have saved her, I would have done. I didn't want her to die.
Okay. I'm proud of myself for figuring that one out. All right, Mariana. Quit being a piece of shit. What do we have left for her? Anything?
I don't know anything about that.
We can tell, sis.
You'll have to ask me something else. You're a naughty one, Doctor.
What?
You know you visited my home. Why do you keep denying it?
Because I didn't. Because I didn't.
I can't really answer that.
Did you text Nathan?
I don't have anything.
Nathan?
I don't know about that.
You do.
Nope. Can't think of it. You'll have to ask.
Okay, so she's not saying anything about that, which is weird. Don't give me hit now.
I don't have anything.
Okay, so there's a
You're a
green
naughty
thing
one,
here.
Doctor. You know you visited my home. Why do you keep denying it? Don't you remember? That's a shame. You had fun. If you can't remember, I'm certainly not going to enlighten you. Can you remember what you did?
Okay. Worked our way out of that one. Jaya. Jaya.
Why do I bother you? Do you think I killed Dr. Dekker?
I don't know.
You need to look deeper into your other patients. I can forgive a lot of things, but being falsely accused of murder, well, that's going to blemish your CV. Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you. Are you stuck? That's not really relevant. Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted...
Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Oops. Oh dear. Come on, round it out. Okay, I wondered about that. How do you know Mariana said she could breathe underwater?
I spot check the sessions. I know I shouldn't, but it's for the safety of everyone. Checks and balances, remember?
That's fucked.
For a grief counsellor, you're right. You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you. I don't know. I think you know what I'm going to say. Should you be asking me that? Really? That's your burning...
Okay, so that's what I was trying to say, but it wasn't coming through.
It's not your job to find out who the murderer is. It's the police. You can only point them in the right direction. Murder is a means to an end. There's a lot more going on here you should be thinking about.
That's everything, kids. Okay. I don't think it was Bryce. Kind of think it was Jaya. But I also think that it wants me to think it's Jaya. I don't think it was Nathan. I kind of think it was Mariana. Elin I could definitely see because she was threatened by him saying he might take away your gift. Claire I think is a bit too heavy-handed, so I don't think she did it. So I'm between Jaya, Elin, and Mariana. I'm less sure that it was Elin, because I think maybe she thought that it was all kind of said and done when she took the prescription pad. So between Jaya and Mariana. I feel like Jaya is almost too obvious in some ways.
I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I can see why you may have thought that because of the money I owed him. But I wouldn't murder somebody to make a debt disappear. That's not something normal people do, is it?
You're not normal.
Besides, I was growing on him. I think if we'd have had more time together, he would have seen I am a sound investment. What do you think, Doctor?
Frig off. So wait, we get another chance? Because I'm going to do it again. Jaya!
Doctor, we've had a bad day, haven't we? If you think I'm guilty, then one of your patients must have you just where they want you. I'll forget this indiscretion and go and put the kettle on. And perhaps you can have a lie down or something.
Okay, Elin?
No, you've got it all wrong. I'm not a murderer. I'm a good person. I help people. Why would I want to kill Dr. Dekker? Without him, I'd never have started shifting.
Yeah, and he could stop you.
Anyway, I had the prescription pad just in case, so there was no reason for me to kill him. I'm really shocked you thought it was me.
What the fuck? Okay. I'm just going through.
Doctor, really? You said I was guilty yesterday too. And here we are. Again. Nobody's gonna miss him. You've talked to the patients here. He was the problem. He cursed me, I'm sure, and with 2 weeks of straight days after his death. What more proof do you need? I'll tell you what I told the police yesterday. Dr. Dekker phoned me on Valentine's evening, and shortly afterwards, I was standing in his office holding a paper spike covered in his blood. I had no idea how I got there or what I did. I just woke up like that. There was a suicide note, I took it. I'll show it to the police, but not to you. I think Dekker wanted me to kill him. I think he called me and activated some kind of kill switch because he wanted to end it all. That's going to be difficult to prove, but if you're showing them today's footage, make sure you show them the part where you activate me. You failed to do that yesterday. What do I need to say to get you to believe I'm innocent, Doctor? Tell me. We can try again tomorrow.
But what about my patients? And what about me? What about me? Game. Insanity. Okay. What are you trying to say?
I'm not really sure what you'd call it. Mutually assured delusions? I think Dr. Dekker was projecting his weird fantasies on me, and it was just going to be easier to go along with it. To participate. I feel much better now I know I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't hurt anyone. Did I?
It looks like Terry won't be coming back. She hasn't been in for a while, and I thought she just had a bug or something, but from what I've heard, it's not good. Apparently, she's in intensive care, and they can't figure out what's wrong with her. Well, I'm not going to lie. Work's much easier without her watching over me. Does that make me a horrible person?
A little bit.
I suppose in hindsight, it was self-defense all along. It hadn't occurred to me that I was just defending myself when I stabbed him. It probably just took the right lawyer to help me see it that way. I'm happy I'm free, obviously. Who wouldn't be? There's just one small problem, Doctor. My husband. He's still alive.
I think I was in my own head too much, manifesting things that weren't there. But I'm very much an art connoisseur now. It's definitely helping keeping me sane. I realize that I'm a very visual person, and paintings can keep me occupied for hours. I go to Providence whenever I get the time. It's the local art gallery here. The best time to go is late at night. You get the place all to yourself.
Ah, you must be the new doctor. And punctual, I see. I like that in a doctor.
What?
I think you're going to fit in just great around here. Oh, I forgot. I have a book for you.
A
It's
book?
my must-read of all time. And by must-read, I mean you must read it.
Why? What?
The curse continues at Dr. Dekker's psychiatry practice, where another physician has been murdered by a patient. Found by night cleaning staff, Dr. Dekker's replacement was pinned to the chair with a paper spike. In what police are describing as a copycat murder.
Oh.
Jaya. You're supposed to be looking after them. How many more do we have to go through before you get a good one?
Huh. Okay. So is the implication that I'm supposed to play it again? I just want to see.
Doctor, really? You said I was guilty yesterday too. And here we are. Again. Nobody's gonna miss him. You've talked to the patients here. He was the problem. He cursed me, I'm sure, and with 2 weeks of straight days after his death. What more proof do you need? I'll tell you what I told the police yesterday. Dr. Dekker phoned me on Valentine's evening, and shortly afterwards, I was standing in his office holding a paper spike covered in his blood. I had no idea how I got there or what I did. I just woke up like that. There was a suicide note, I took it. I'll show it to the police, but not to you. I think Dekker wanted me to kill him. I think he called me and activated some kind of kill switch because he wanted to end it all. That's going to be difficult to prove, but if you're showing them today's footage, make sure you show them the part where you activate me. You failed to do that yesterday. What do I need to say to get you to believe I'm innocent, Doctor? Tell me. We can try again tomorrow.
Oh, so it just replays the ending?
I'm not really sure.
It looks like
I think.
Ah.
Hmm. Does it change each time? I know, I don't know what the book is. Oh, the more you uncover, the more you risk losing your own mind. Okay. Well, that's why we ended up crazy at the end. I didn't know that would happen. I just want to see. What do I do? No, I don't want to. I don't want to delete it. So I wonder though if I replay it now. Because I've done the all green route. And I only ask them as much as I have to, but I know more than that. Can I speed run this? Is my question. And should I? Is the other question. Because I want to know what the hell is going on. Well, if I do that, maybe that'll be a YouTube thing. Because I really want to know, like, the full thing. Obviously, something is happening with that professor, but I don't know. He also never checked up on us, which I find offensive, so. Right. Okay, well, I'm going to find us somebody to rate, I think. But I'll probably just try and speed through it on my own. Let me see if I can find us somebody to raid real quick. I just want to know, you know? I feel like I earned more of an answer than that. Right. Let me see who is on. Let's go say hi to Problem is there are too many good people on. Too many people. Let's go say hi to... So we found the killer, but I have more questions than answers now. So I think I might honestly like speedrun it. Maybe even tonight, I don't know. But I need additional answers. And if I find out more, if I don't record it, I will like detail it in Discord, so don't worry. Let's go say hi to Balmer. I don't know that we've raided him before. He's doing some GTA RP. I mean, that's fair. I think we all were. Alright, we're gonna go see some GTA RP. Borny, I should have just left it to you. But thank you guys so much for hanging out and for experiencing the end of this game with me. If you want to hop into Discord, we have a Discord. I have a YouTube. All the things. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. And like I said, if I find out more off stream and I don't record it, I will figure out a way to like sum it up. But until then, I don't know what we're gonna play next. But be on the lookout because I'll find something. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I will see you again soon. See ya.